Welcome back to Point Blank. I am Nikki,
And I'm Lauren.
two best friends in our 30s on the opposite sides of life, just trying to find our people. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about social media and how it's fake and life and what you see on the grid is so different. And I feel like we hear it all the time, like, oh, social media is fake, but you don't actually understand it. Or like you still see things that still influences you in a way.
Right.
But like this shit is so messed up. It's like to the point where it's like Hannah Montana. It's like different lives are being lived. Completely
Totally.
different lives are being lived.
It's like this fake persona. Like everyone just feels like they need to It's like I feel like the more authentic, I feel like the more people actually like that. I don't know, maybe I'm like confused about it, but like for me, like when I'm looking at stuff like on social media, like I'm just like, there's no way that's real. Or you know what I mean? Like that's especially if you like maybe know the person, you're like, girl, that is not.
You call them out. Like, I know you lying.
Yeah, like I know you are damn lying right now. But I don't know, it's just like I feel like the authenticity has just been like lost like for so
True.
long now, and then I feel like it just kind of like brings that standard to people, right? Like we've talked about that before, like the standard of, oh, you should look like this, or oh, you should be doing this, and it's just like it's so fake.
It's one of those things too where it's like I feel like that has been, preached to us for a while about
Mhm.
social media is fake and what you see there isn't real, and like at this conscious level, I understand that. And so I do think people are trying to be a little bit more authentic, and I put that in air quotes because people are being overly authentic to the point where it's theatrical and fake.
Yeah.
Like if you were honest with yourself, like you're just laying on the couch probably, or like real life is actually kind of boring most of the time and
Right.
mundane and like routine, and I don't know, it's like even people want to make like getting ready to go somewhere into this big thing, or I have a hot day, rot with me, and it's like this charcuterie board of the finest meats and cheeses, and that's supposed to be authentic. It's like, girl, you know damn well it's like
You did that
whatever's
for the
left over in
gram.
the fridge. Yeah, like I mean, it's like even your authentic is coming through as fake.
Yeah.
It still has this
It's like
like
you're almost
social
trying too
media.
hard. You know what I mean?
It has this social media spice to it. Like everything has to still look aesthetic.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm like so over it. It's like kind of exhausting.
It is. It's hard to keep up, right? Like, I don't know, like one day, like this thing is vibing or this thing's trending, and then like the next day it's like something else. And it's just like, can we just be us? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's always just some kind of level or standard that like everyone's trying to push on everyone instead
Yeah.
of just like being themselves, you know? And like you said, right? Like, they almost go it like too much, and then it's like, then it's like, it's past the authentic. Like, there it goes out the window again, you know?
Yeah, they're
Like you
like
said,
being a
it's got to be like aesthetically pleasing or whatever it may be, right? It's like,
they're being like a character of themselves,
right.
like a enhanced version. And that was
Yeah,
like a
for
thing
sure.
back in the day too, but it's like just tone it down.
I don't know.
People are just liars. I'm really over just liars. Like, be about it. Be about it. Say what you mean what you say, stand on business, and be who you are and act as though you are who you are without trying to hit this algorithm or look a certain way, or like even like I've seen like content creators, influencers, whatever. They're all aesthetically pleasing. They have the beautiful homes. They have like the kitchen that's very clean, and they're making these like bubble water charcuterie shits. And it's like there was like this trend where it was like make dinner with me in a non-aesthetic house or something like that, and it's like
Hmm.
old 70s cabinets, and they're like it's like you're still making it aesthetic and you're still making it like fake,
Right.
because the
Well,
real
you know what
shit
this
would be
kind of
like
goes back to? I feel like it's so funny, right? Like when you know, like you have family coming over or friends coming over, right? Like you all know damn well you're gonna clean the house and make it look spotless and all this stuff, right? And it's like,
right.
for example, like my house, like there's normally clothes everywhere. There's normally like kids' toys everywhere, homework everywhere. Just you know what I mean? There's just like shit everywhere at all times usually. And like about having a job recently, like I was telling you earlier, like I've been really trying to like make the home like spotless, right? But like is that logical with four kids? Absolutely not, right? Like it's gonna be a mess, like that's just part of it. But you know damn well if you have company coming over, right? Or for prime example, like if I put in a request maintenance, right?
Mm.
And I know they're coming over, you know damn well it's gonna be vacuumed, everything is gonna be spotless,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's like you don't want your house looking like, you know what I mean?
Right.
For someone else to come over and see that. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
pretty funny
that's
sometimes when you
true.
look at
And
it like that.
like that makes sense, but it's just so funny to me where it's like, be authentic. People want to see the
Yeah.
real shit, and it's like your shit is pristine even though it's like
Yeah.
non-aesthetic. It's like
Hmm.
my room right now, I have a basket of clothes and stuff I have to put in the recycle on top of my dog crate. I got weights and a bunch of cords over here. You can see that right there. I have all this crap all over on the left side of my desk. I have my running vest hanging from my bookshelf. It's like, what the hell? And yeah, I mean, I like, reset days or days where I like,
Of course.
just clean everything, and because that puts me in a better spot. But 80% of the time is like, this is what it is.
Yeah. Well, like you
this is
said,
what it is.
speaking of that, it's like we all love a clean space, right? Like,
We love
so
it.
now that I've actually had it clean, I'm like, okay, I love this. You know what I mean? Like, laundry's done, everything's put away. It's like there's just so much to do throughout the day, and it's like I catch myself just like slipping sometimes. You know what I mean? Like when I don't know, I feel like when things aren't clean or like put together or stuff being done, I feel like you just kind of go like into like a dark space. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what, like,
Well,
I feel like I've caught myself for sure doing that, like making sure everything's clean because it puts me in a good mood. And like right when I get home, I just start my routine of like making sure kitchen's cleaned up and dishes, from making breakfast and making their lunches. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like I can tell already, like my mindset is like already at the top of the line after after I've done everything like that.
yeah. Well, there is that saying about like your environment is a reflection of your mental health.
Oh, totally.
I do believe that.
Totally.
Like I have a whole different vibe when my like room is clean and vacuum and
Right.
dusted, and I light the candle and I got the music going. I'm like, oh hey, I love
Yeah.
this. But no, it's so weird when you bring it to social media though, because it's like fake. Like I know you're trying to be real, but I know it's fake. I know you're
Right.
being fake. And there are some people who literally like maybe overshare and they're like shitting their pants and they're like having diarrhea on the way. I'm like, don't bring that to my feed though. That's kind of nasty. Some things we got to keep to ourselves, okay?
Right.
But it's like, I don't know. And it goes beyond just like the looks of things. Like to my like point earlier is just this like double life of living. Like
Mm-hmm.
you think you know someone and they're acting completely different on the other side. Like even with people I know, not even just like influencers, like celebrities you watch or whatever. It's
Mm-hmm.
people you know, people you went to school with, coworkers. If you're following your on Instagram, that's probably kind of weird. Maybe don't do
Yeah.
that. But it's like they're acting one way on the gram, and then in real life they have different morals and values, and it's
Yeah.
so bizarre.
Well, I feel like that's happened to a lot with like specifically like kids that you may have gone to high school with, and you see them now and like just in a completely different spot, right? And you're just like, yo, you were a total bitch in high school. Like, you were a total bully. You were this, that, and the other. And I get it. We're all, we're all young and dumb or whatever. But I just find it so funny, like the total switch up. I'm like, yo, you used to make someone's life a living hell.
Yeah, and now
like,
you're
it's
like posting
quite
Bible
the
verse.
opposite. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that happens all the time. And you know what? Good for you for finding
Yeah.
that. I just like, I don't know. Like sometimes I'm just like, man, you've switched up or like you've changed quite a bit,
Yeah, it's just really eye opening, and like that's all these people get canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Social media because they either say and stand on and say who they are or whatever, and people are like, oh my god, I'm not following you anymore, that's create whatever, bye, see ya, we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Or it's the people who don't talk on anything and take no stance in whatever and shake their ass in the screen hoping like that's gonna just keep everyone around. And then it's like something leaks from like 5 years ago and all these people come into the comments and they're like, I saw that, like, I'm unfollowing. I could never support anyone who does that. I'm like, you guys are sick, bro.
No, seriously. Too much time on your hands, if you ask me.
And also, like, be about it. Like, if you're going to believe in something, you're going to have a certain belief, have a moral, act a certain way. Be about it.
Well, that's
Like,
the
what
thing, right?
is
Like,
this?
speaking of canceled, I feel like everyone's just so scared of being canceled, right? Like, you say the wrong thing, you know what I mean? You look at someone the wrong way. It's like, there it goes, you know what I mean? Like, that's what's so crazy. It's like, I feel like that's also why it's so hard for people to be authentic, right? It's like, just of the fact of maybe being canceled or looked at a certain way. Because, I mean, let's be real. There's some people that are completely extreme that are just like, oh, you said one thing I don't agree with, so, like, bye. It's just like, okay, are we like grown adults here, or are we back in like high school? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, those are the same people too who like Starbucks does one thing and they're like, I'm avoiding Starbucks for the rest of my
Ugh.
life. Girl, you're not. Go get the
Same with
coffee. It's not
Target.
that serious.
Same with Target.
Like, just go get the go get the coffee and shut up. Like,
No,
I literally cannot. There's
it's
so
hard
many
to keep
places like
up.
that too. What was
Hard
this
to keep
newest
up.
one? I think is like Phil's Coffee. I actually don't know what the drama is there. If you know, let me know. But it's like, I think maybe they're like getting rid of their pride flags or something, because like they used to have them up or whatever, because I think it was like San Francisco based and they said we're going to take it down, but it doesn't change who we are, whatever. And people are like, we can't, please stop. Please, that's so
Not everyone has to, believe the same things. Like, that's fine. And that's why I think so many businesses and everything, they just need to stay out that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, just stay about what you are good at, which is selling the coffee, selling whatever the heck you're promoting, right? But like, just stay out of the political side of things. Like, it always bites you in the ass, first off. Like,
yeah.
let's be real. It just gets you in trouble. There's nothing positive out of it. And again, you're gonna like get shit on regardless, right? You either support it, you get shit on. If you don't, talk about it, you get shit on. It's like literally it goes both ways. So you might as well just not even talk about it. And just like, what drives my gears is like all these celebrities talking about like politics, and just, it's like, girl, just shut the hell up and sing the song. Like, nobody cares your political views.
I'm dead as shit.
Like, I'm just like, you guys just have to stay out of it. Like, seriously. And especially it's people like speaking on it that damn well don't have a flipping clue
Right.
on any of the things being talked about. They just know they have a big platform and just run, because they know that if they say the wrong thing, they could get canceled too. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a crazy world out there.
It's like, shut up, sing the song. I didn't pay $600 to come here and hear you talk about this stupid shit that I don't even agree with most of the
I
time.
know.
I literally don't care. Shut up and sing. And then they come back, well, I'm a person and I should. Girl, you're getting a fat check. You're getting endorsed by someone. The last election we had, you bitches got fat checks to go shake and twerk your ass on a stage that was so embarrassing. And that's probably part of the reason why y'all lost. But it's like, you're embarrassing. You didn't show up to that because you have any idea what's going on. You got a check for $1 million and showed up and twerked your ass off. Be so
It's
for
like,
real.
how do you
Just be
take
honest
someone
about it.
seriously like that? You know what I mean? Like, that's my biggest thing.
It's like,
Be for real for 1 second. Like, why in the hell would I go vote for someone when I see them twerking their ass? Like, I would completely actually go the opposite way and be like, what is this clown buffoonery happening right here? Like, that is not something I want to see.
the Middle East with the foreigners and get up on the table, twerk your ass for a deal. Be so for real. Like, no one's taking you seriously.
Yeah.
It was such a freaking problem. And there were like 10 people in the crowd. They're like, eh. I'm like, so crazy. Like, stupid. You could like the other too. It was like Hulk Hogan came out, ripped his shirt. He's like screaming. He had like Kid Rock and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but still, it's like, okay, Hulk Hogan, he was a wrestler. That was his thing. He ripped his shirt. Like, maybe not as, you put a bitch of fucking ass cheeks around like that?
And the song itself, are you for
Stop.
real?
You got kids in the crowd and they're like,
I know. Like, that is not something I would want my children to be hearing or be a part of, first off.
And then-
so, like, you're grabbing the wrong crowd.
and then we act surprised. Like,
Oh,
you
I
guys
was
are
not acting surprised.
stupid. Like, there's stupid across the board on both levels, but it's like, you guys are dumb as hell.
I just don't know how you're supposed to be taken, like, actually, like, seriously by doing that. Like, it's, like, mind-blowing to me. I'm like, did we really not think this through before we just ran with this? Or what's going on?
Well, and then it's like, they go back to social media, right? It's like they hire these influencers and they pay these influencers to show up at those rallies, to show up at these events on both sides, right? And it's like they're going to pay them a bag to go like record it and be like, oh, I'm here. These people don't know what's going on. They said, huh? $50K to show? Yeah, I'm there, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. And I'm going to sit there and record myself like I know what the heck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You don't. You
But I
don't.
love the interviews too, like on Instagram too, when they're interviewing them and like,
funny.
oh, why'd you vote this way or why'd you vote that way? And like their answers are honestly the funniest thing I have ever freaking seen. They are so just of their surroundings. They're just like so unaware of life itself. I'm just like, this is scary that people like this even have a chance to vote. It's honestly crazy to me.
It's truly remarkable at what I see when I see those interviews. I sit there and I'm like, What happened? Like, seriously, what happened? And what happened is social media and trendy
Mhm.
and like
Yes.
these words and these hot things and like whatever. I'm like, do you guys have a brain? Not even a brain. Do you have a brain cell? One brain functions? Most likely
See,
not.
I feel like it's like common sense to like what like right from wrong. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just like we're not even at that level. That's the crazy part to me. Like you would think it'd be an easy like, okay, this is wrong. But it's
Yeah.
like no, like you said, like once money's thrown out there, like everyone loses themselves right when they hear the money. It's
They
just
lose it.
yeah,
They
completely
lose it.
gone.
And it's just like, at what point are y'all gonna just understand that these people do whatever they need to do to catch a bag? Like the companies you were
Hmm.
talking about earlier, right? Like they are, let me just break this down for you in case no one really understands, okay? These are massive corporations, okay? If something is working, therefore, kind of like our last election, kind of overwhelming win, this mandate, the energy of the country was kind of a certain way, these companies are going to act on that. They're going to swoop in and lean a certain way in order to sell product. Okay?
That's how
If
it
it
works.
swoops the other way, back like, before this administration, if we were in Biden or whatever, we were having pride everything. We're having this, that, or the other everything. Like companies leaned into that because that was majority and they're riding the wave. The companies want to make money. So whatever is trending, popular, whatever the sentiment of the
Hmm.
country, whatever this or the other, they're going to do it because they want to make money. I mean, at
Yeah,
the
they
end
don't
of the
care.
day, it's like they don't give a damn. When people start to understand that and they're like, "Oh, it is a business." Yeah, okay. Then buy the coffee and shut up. Who like literally who cares? And here's the other things like we go back and forth between sides. Literally that's our history.
Hmm.
Every 4 years it's shifting, it's moving, it's this, it's that. Like we have all survived. We've all moved on through everything. We've all continued to press on. So the fact you get so emotional and worked up over stuff is like so beyond.
It's just I feel like there's just like bigger things in life. You know what I mean? You know what drives me? You know what literally kills me is like the whole feminism stuff. Can we just please talk about that for a second?
Oh my god. Well, I think social media has made feminism
Oh,
100 times
yeah.
worse. Look,
Way worse. Again, it's all about the trendy stuff, right? Like that's trending, so everyone jumps on the bandwagon. But for me, I'm like, I'm not a girl's girl. Like if I agree with you, like cool, I'll be your homie. But like I'm not a girl's girl. I don't care if you're a girl. I'm not gonna agree on everything you say. Like I'm not gonna
thank
back you up
you.
just because you're a girl. Like that's just not me. Like
Yeah.
there's so many things that have gone wrong that I'm just like I cannot stand behind this right now. Like regardless if you're a man or a woman. Like there's just no way I could
A
uphold that
hundred
standard and
percent.
just be like, oh, you're a girl. I'm running with it. And it's like, no, I'm gonna run with what's right and wrong, not because you're a girl. I'm gonna agree and do everything you say. You know what
A
I mean? Like
hundred
that whole
percent.
trendy thing is driving me crazy.
Modern day feminism is the downfall of our country.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that right here, right now, and I'll die on that hill. And I don't even care. And look, this is coming from a very kind of tomboy, masculine kind of female myself. It's like feminism is literally killing the country. The idea that I'm supposed to be, like, to your point, a girl's girl,
Mm-hmm.
right? I've seen so many things where it's like people record their fights as a couple, and every comment's like, I trust her. I'm on her side. I'm like, I'd actually like to know the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like the data. I'd like the information. I'd like the play by play. I would like to see the whole situation and interpret it for myself and come up with my own opinions. I'm not going to say she did no wrong. That's so crazy. Or like
Mm-hmm.
in like past cycles, it's like, oh, I'm voting for her because we need a woman. Actually, we don't. It's like a whole. Don't even get me started. I don't even think we need a woman in the White House. But hey, that's a hot topic. But it's like, oh yeah, she's a girl. We need a girl. We need a woman. And then don't even get me started there. I'm like, okay, so what is that? And they're like, they short circuit, right? It's like crazy. It's like this whole like girls girl, like, oh, well, you believe her? No. Can't you open your own door? Rather not.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's so hard to understand about that.
I don't know. And like you said, like I'd rather know the facts. You know what I mean? It's like, why are we gonna sit here and just be like, oh no, I believe her? It's like, no, you know how many times like women have lied about things because
Thank
they
you.
know that's the feminism, right? Like they know they're gonna have girls have their back and stuff, and it's like that's why I feel like I feel like it just has such a negative. I don't know. Like every time I hear that, like feminism's like, ugh, like gag. You know what I mean? Like I just
Literally, bile
it
comes up.
has, it just has such a bad shift around it. Like it's not a good thing at all. Like when I hear that term, I actually think red. I don't think, oh, this is good. Like this is green. Like I'm like, no, this is like red. I'm seeing bad. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. People
Yeah.
that think like that, it just like I feel like it just kind of like changes everything for me. I'm just like, okay, well, wait a minute. Like, so you're not about facts. You're just about like, okay, let's take this gender side because why?
Because I'm the same
Why?
gender?
Yeah.
That makes absolute like literally makes zero sense. And
I'll
like
never
this
understand it.
whole like social of like women, like I saw this thing about like, would you want to live on a planet with all men? And they're like asking men, they're like no. And then they asked women, they're like, do you want to live on a world with all women? And all the women said yes. And I'm like, you guys understand like society, like, and here's my other thing too. We were built on the backs of men. We have to give a little bit of respect where respect is due. Do they respect us all the time? No. Okay, I'm not saying that. But it's like we gotta stop this whole like men so bad, and I catch myself all the time too. I'm like, oh, it's a man, like whatever. And I'm like catching, I'm like, okay, let me chill out, like let me think this through. Like I can't. So I understand it, but it's like it's just so insane to me because you'll swipe on social media, whatever, and it's be a boss babe, dump his ass, like blah blah blah. It's like, what is happening right now? And then the thing that blows my mind is these like feminist people want to get paid the same, like F the men, like I'm a boss bitch. And then in the same breath, it's like, I shouldn't have to do this. I'm just a girl. I'm like, huh? Like, which one
Well,
is
and you
it?
think about it too, like if you work in any kind of industry, right, and there's nothing but females, there's always drama, there's always issues. Like you need to have a male perspective in there some way, somehow. Like
Yeah.
I think we can all agree, like anywhere you work and there's nothing but females, like my last job, prime example, like it was nothing but drama. Like girls always feel like they have to like be over the, you know what I mean? Like there's just always a competition. There's just always some level of like drama. Like that's being a girl, I guess. I don't really
It's
know. But
just
like
being a
for me,
girl.
it's like once you have that male in there, and I feel like even growing up too, like I was always just on the side of like, oh, I like hanging out with the guys better than the girls because they're just like drama and they're just like this, that, and the other. And it's just like, it's not my vibe. And I just feel like I get along better with men. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
there's just no drama, no bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's so, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. Not my
Yeah.
vibe.
I have no problem with girls, obviously, like women being treated fairly, you
Of
know.
course.
The thing too is like I look at this whole like basketball thing. Okay, so like college basketball became a very big thing because Caitlin Clark kind of that initiated that spark. You know, all these people paying attention, and they've always been like, we should get paid what the guys get paid in the W. No, you shouldn't, dude. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You are not posting up like LeBron James is posting up. You're not selling out arenas like LeBron James is. You're not doing what he's doing. You should not be paid what he's doing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. It's like, what the hell are you even talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, we should get paid this. No, because you're not pulling what he's pulling. So shut up. Just shut up. It's so insane to me. Or then people are like, well, why do I get paid less when I do the same exact job as a man? Well, I don't know. A, are you actually doing the same job? B, are you doing as much as him? Is he doing extra? Is he putting himself out there? Is he negotiating for himself and you're not? And then you're going to bitch about it. I don't know. It's just like, it's just entitlement. It's like feminism is entitlement these days.
Yeah, it
And
really
it's like
is.
men shitting and it's like, I don't know. And I think because of social media, it's very easy to get that herd mentality when you are kind of leaning more towards that feminist vibe of like, well, I should be able to do this because a man does it, or F men, or we don't need men, and, you know, whatever the freaking thing is at the moment. And it's just you see this on your feed and you're getting, you know, fed it, you're eating it, and then it's like you're a monster.
Well, see, like I'm
You're
like
a
I feel like I'm
monster.
more like old school. Like I actually love to have my man around. I love my man actually being a man and like doing like the men duties, right? You know what I mean? Just things like that. Like I'm just so old school where like I don't know, the woman take care of the kids and like clean up around the
Mhm.
house and you know what I mean, like do the laundry to you know what I mean, take kids here and there and like the men go to work, they come home. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of
Mhm.
like where I'm at.
Sure.
And I don't know, I'm just more old school and like old fashioned and I don't know, that's just me. I enjoy that more. I'm not like, oh, well, we're going to be at equal lengths and we need to do this and that. And I'm like, First off, I don't even give a shit. And my husband's the same way too. Like he knows as a man, like he'll take the trash out. Like he'll help
Sure.
me cook. Like there's like certain things that we're not like, oh, this is only for a woman. It's like, no, that's just kind of like what we're supposed to do as like the mom, the wife, you know what I mean? Just like the certain gender roles that you should be doing. You know what I mean? Just things like that. And like my husband will open my car door. He'll, you know, do things like just little things, you know what I mean? Like that I'm just like, okay, this is actually like normal. But like you said,
Totally.
the push of the feminism is like, oh, I'm an independent boss bitch. And that's cool and all, but like not everybody wants to be like that. And it shouldn't be so pressed and like pushed on people. And then it's like if you don't go along with that, like that algorithm or that kind of like trendy vibe, it's like you're like X'd out. And it's like, well, wait a minute. What about like the people like us that want it to be like old school, old fashioned? Like, where's that? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I think a good kind of difference between us, like I agree with you on most of that. Like I think this is a
Mm-hmm.
good like difference between us. Like I love when a man is a man. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I have calluses all over my hands, right? I work on cars. I'm got my hand, I lift heavy weights. Like I'm if you're like I always talk about this with my friends too. I'm like if your hand as a man looks better than mine,
I know.
you're a little bitch, dude. And here's the thing too, and people are like, "Oh, that's like mean." I don't give a shit, dude. If you're gonna be a man, be a man. Be
We love a
strong. Be a protect.
manly
Like literally,
man.
be a man. Like be a man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very strong, masculine presenting, like athletic, competitive. I have a lot of that energy. So like for me, it's like if you're a man, like you better be 10x where I'm at. You better be 10x. Otherwise, I'm like, you're a little bit. And I am on the other side too of like, of course, I think boss ass babes, you know, women just kicking ass, climbing the ladder, doing what you, if
Of
that's
course, we
what you
love
want
that.
to do. I love it. I'm very entrepreneurial. I'm very hardworking. Like I always envision myself being like, not maybe not a breadwinner, maybe a breadwinner, but like very well paid, pushing myself, like because I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this message that that's for everyone and you should be doing that is like so wrong. You have to understand yourself well enough to
Mm-hmm.
know, oh, actually, I don't actually want to work a 9 to 5 at a FANG company and make 250,000 a year. I'd actually rather be on a farm with my kids. If you know that about yourself, I love that for you. If you're the girl who wants to be at the FANG, get your ass in the FANG. But you just have to know yourself. And this whole push of just like F men and you can do, I mean, obviously you can do whatever you want, but it's just this toxic, it's very toxic. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, if you're not that kind of girl or you don't think that certain way, then something's wrong with you and like get with the program. It's like, no, you get with the program. Not
It's like
everyone
let
wants to do
everyone
that.
just yeah, like let everyone be what they want to be. It's like I feel like it's so pushed and it's like you said, like it's not for everyone, right? Like I would love to like stay at home with the kids but also make my own kind of income also. You know what I mean? It's like find that way, like that middle ground and like some people don't want that. Some people, like you said, want to be the
No,
breadwinner
no,
and
no.
it's like that's fine too. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
everyone's
Like
different.
your dream of like having your own home with a lot of land, homeschooling your kids, like being
Mm.
with them all the time is almost close to probably my nightmare. Do you know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
full trans. I mean, it's just like we're just not built the same. Like we're
Right.
not going. It's just not going to work,
And that's the
right?
beauty of it
So
all, isn't it?
yeah, and it's both. Both of those are feminists
Mm-hmm.
because I am owning who I am as a woman and what I want and desire, and I
Right.
push forward with that, and you are owning who you are as a woman
Right.
and leaning into that and doing that. It's like that's feminism, like
Mm-hmm.
empowering yourself as a woman to go after what you want as a woman, not just this one size like be angry. They're just so angry. It's like, why are we so angry all the time as women, first and foremost? But they're just like angry people out there waving signs, yelling, being mad, trying to tell people, like, you don't believe this, you're not a feminist. Like, what is happening here?
They want like a one size fits all and like you should be thinking this way and if not then like see you later and it's like isn't that the whole point of the world is like everyone's supposed to be authentically themselves, everyone's supposed to be different. Like imagine how boring the world would be if we all thought the same, if we all looked the same, if we all, you know what I mean, like how boring would that be?
We need women to want to raise kids and raise new generations and teach the kids and
Mhm.
be those like occupations of teachers and caretakers and whatever else. I don't even
I feel
know
like we're
what they would
losing the
be, but
manly
like,
man though. Have you noticed that? Like,
girl, we've
I feel
been
like
losing the manly man.
I feel like that ship has sailed so long ago that it's just like, and honestly, I feel so bad for people that are dating nowadays. Like, thank God I have my
Ugh!
man, but like, I could not imagine trying to date in this day and age with like not being able to find like the manly man.
No,
You know what I
like,
mean? It's
eh, I think it's a million times worse because we're in California.
it's
But
possible.
these men out here, I genuinely am like, what's going on? And here's the other thing: I will be on the side of like the feminist movement here for like one hot second, where it's like because I'm in the area, we're in California, we're around these beta loser dudes. It's like forcing women to be outside of what they really want to be as a woman. So it's like they kind of go into that feminist thing of like, well, then screw you. I'm going to take care of myself, whatever. And it's like forcing them into that energy because these men are freaking loser. They're just so. I look at them, I'm like, bro, what is going on?
And a lot of them have like no goals. They have like no like work ethic. It's just like, again, it's like bringing back the manly man, right? I feel like it's just like not even just men in general. Like it's everyone. Like people don't want to work anymore. People don't want to put forth the effort. People have like no goals, aspirations, no nothing. Everyone has just lost it.
They're like numb to the world. It's as a man though. It's so, I mean, I'm obviously not a man, so I don't know, but that would be so embarrassing. I'm driving my car, right? I'll be driving my car. Da, 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 da. I look over. Some girl's driving her man. I said, weird. I drive. I'm at the gas station. Girl gets out the driver's seat. Her boyfriend's in the front seat. She gets out, starts pumping the gas.
That
I
is
said,
one thing I will never agree with ever. If I was pumping my gas and my husband was sitting in the car, you got me fucked up, dude. Like that is not how we operate. Like my husband is honestly the best. Like even if he's coming home from work and like he'll call me, right? And he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to pull up to the gas station." He will meet me at the gas station and pump my gas for me. Thank
I
you.
love that.
I love that for me. I'm just like, thank God. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I didn't have my man since high school, I would probably be single for the rest of my life. I just cannot deal with this whole the woman's pumping gas. Like every time I see that, I'm like, ew, it gives me the ick. I'm like, your man is sitting there on his phone in the damn car as you're out there pumping your gas. Like,
Or I
that's
see
fucked up. I cannot.
I could go on. I'm like out at the park and I see the mom with the kid on the hip pushing the stroller. The dog is attached to the stroller and the dad is like holding one toddler's finger
Yeah.
and just like I'm like I truly can't. Then I get sad because I'm like girls. And I'll watch shows like stupid reality shows I know are fake, but I will literally watch it. I'm like, are you like straight women okay? Is everyone okay? Anyone who's dating a man, if you're a woman, you're dating a man, are you okay? Because
I
I'm
would
gonna
think
say the
not.
answer is probably no. Like majority of the time. It's
But
like
again, I feel like the men have just changed, right? Like they don't like those kind of things, right? Like you're the man, you should be carrying the shit. You should be helping out. The women should have less. Like my husband's same way. Like he's the first person to like grab shit out of my hand. Oh, let me grab that. Let me get this. Let me get that. Like he's the first one because he knows like he's the man. You know what I mean? Like he's the father, and I want him to set an example too for my girls, especially, and my son. Like I tell my son all the time too. I'm like, ladies first. Like just teaching him basic common etiquette of like, okay, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I feel like it's normal, right? And I want my girls to see that like that's how we should be taken care of. And like my
100%.
son should be seeing like this is how you should take care of a woman. And like him having 3 sisters I think is so cool because he's gonna see so much.
yeah.
And I don't know, I just feel like it's like we're losing that, and then like my poor kids are gonna have to try and find somebody, and I'm just like ugh.
Dude,
I
don't know.
like they're gonna have to have some high standards because we cannot be settling out there. And I feel like
It's
that's what a lot of
hard.
women are doing. They're just settling because it's so hard to find. But again, like you said, I feel like if you go into different states like Texas, Tennessee, like the manly men, you know what I mean? Maybe like things are obviously different over there. But from, like you said, from what we've seen, I'm just like, why in the hell are you sitting in the car and your girl is getting gas? Like, just like basic shit like that. I'm just like, what in the actual hell is going on in this world right now? Because it is mind blowing the way these women have just settled. Like that's normal.
Well,
Like,
it's
sweetheart,
so
I am here to tell you that is not normal, and you need to revise that ASAP because that is
it
not okay.
and it's a double-edged sword because it's the same girls who are like I can do this and I'm independent and I don't need no man and my body, my choice, my this, my that. I'm a woman. I'm strong. And okay, well then you're going to end up dating the guy who's sitting in the car, who's playing video games, who has no ambition, doesn't go to the gym. Like, hello? Like and then you're
loser
mad.
mentality.
And then you're mad that he's acting like that. It's like, well, yeah, you're literally trying to be everything in the relationship. You're trying to be the girl. You're trying to be the man. You're trying to be this. You're trying to be that. It's like, what's he got to do? Then you people are dating for 10, 15, 20 years, no ring. Like,
That I
just,
cannot.
what are you doing?
But again, like marriage isn't for everyone, so by all means do what you got to do. But like again, I'm just more old school, old fashioned, where I'm like, no, like you get married, you know what I mean? Like have the kids, and that's how it's been for us. Like I've been married since 2012, and it's like it's just been nothing but that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't think of anything differently. But again, it's everyone's raised differently. I guess everyone has different expectations and you know what I mean, what they're looking for. But like to me, like just like the basic like etiquette of like the men opening the door and like I feel like you know what I've noticed too so much is like the common courtesy of just like thank you and you're welcome is like completely out the fucking window. Like when I hold the door open for you, you better fucking say thank you. Otherwise I'm gonna slam that shit on you because I just cannot. Like and I even teach my kids too. I'm like the basic please, thank you, you're welcome. You know what I mean? Like basic shit. I'm like, why are we losing that? Like what happened to like just like the common sense of like things, you know? Like I'm
Common sense is gone. I mean, these girls are going out with these men and they're paying for themselves on a first, second, third date. Are you guys well? Are you okay? Because what is that about?
But again, I think that's the
What is that
feminism
about?
side of them. Like
That's
that
what I'm
is
saying.
not
It's like
me. Yeah.
it's like they want to like act like this, but I know deep down you bitches are upset. I know deep down most of you bitches who act like that are upset. You don't want to be doing that. Most of you. Some of you probably
Yeah.
don't care. I mean, whatever, like to each their own, but it's like it's okay to be like, actually, I'm not going to like sign up for that. I'm not subscribing to all that cuz this dude is whack.
But see,
And then
the
they want to
problem is
complain.
once you set those standards, it's like you're stuck like that. Like good luck trying to change that later on when you're like, oh, actually this isn't for me. It's like, oh, well, it's kind of too late because you've already literally like you have literally already shaped that man the way that he is, and that's exactly what you're gonna get the like rest of your relationship. So if you don't put your foot down now and like set the standards and the expectations, like it's like a child. It's the same thing. Like you
Yeah.
need to put forth the whole entire shebang, and this is what they expect going forward. And if you don't set the standards now, good luck trying to change that child when they're older. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and it's like you see on, again, to bring back to the social media things, like you see these couples on social media, they're like, oh, and then how many of those couples break up and someone cheated on somebody or like shit has been bad for years and they just finally were public about the breakup. It's like you people are so delusional to think that that shit is real off the jump.
Well, I've
Off
seen
the
too. I don't know if
jump.
you've seen like that stat too. Like the more people that post about their significant other, like you know damn well they're not doing well.
They're lying.
Yeah, and I feel like
Everything
you
is a
normally
lie.
kind of want to like for me, I don't really post about my husband. First off, he's like never really home, but like because he's always working. But like second off, it's just like that's like our business. You know what I mean? Like sure, I'll post like
100%.
on the anniversary stuff like that, obviously, right? But it's like I don't need to boast about my man every single day. Like that's
No.
my man, that's my privacy, that's my home. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
I don't need to post about that.
It's so bizarre to me, these social media couples. And it's so bizarre to me, these people that eat in and feed into the cup. It's like, oh, I love you guys. Oh my God. And then they break up and it's like, I've been in bed for a week. I can't get over this. Move on. These people don't even know you exist. I love social media as the tool that it is to aid your life, to make your life better if you actually use it as a tool. But if you're just sitting there and using it as like this comparison thing or this like, oh, well, maybe I should do that, or oh, wow, look at how they are together as a couple, maybe because my man doesn't post me, maybe something's going on. It's like we all have to use our own brains and be like so self-aware and understand like who we are. So when we see stuff like that, it's like, oh, that's fake. All these shows too don't help, like Temptation
I know,
Island.
that's
I
for
watch this
sure.
reality trash. Okay, I watch it. I eat it up. But I'm like, there's people out there that think this is real.
And I think it's like normal, which is
They
crazy.
think it's real, which is like so insane to me. Or like, what is it teaching people, right? You have these like young people watching these shows, and basically it's these couples. They're having relationship problems. So what's the logical thing to do? Go to an island, split up, and let them go hang out with 10 hot single girls in a house, and you go hang out with 10 hot single dudes in the house, and just trust each other and nothing's going to happen as these singles throw themselves at you. That's logical. Hey, we're really rocky. Let's have some girls twerk on your lap and then prove to me that you love me. Like, what the hell? It's just the most ridiculous. Most people probably think it's real.
And they think it's normal too, which is crazy.
Yeah, or they're like sending the message, right, to these younger, kind of like moldable, impressionable people where it's like, hey, if your man's does this, it's okay. He can prove it to you by take him to the club and see what he does. At what point do we think that is like a good idea? It's like telling these people that that's how you fix a relationship instead of talking about it, communicating, coming up with a game plan that's like, I don't know, beneficial and like helpful, therapy, like whatever it is. I mean, maybe I'm taking a little too far and like people don't really think of it like that, but I genuinely think like some 20-year-old girl, you know, with a guy she's been dating who treats her like shit is like, oh, maybe we should sign up for this show. Or maybe I should try to get on the show. You guys are crazy. What you see is not real.
Famous, you know?
Dude. The social media, like, fake shit is harming. The feminist shit is harming us, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just so unfortunate because people don't have their own brain to think things through most of the time.
Well, that's what I was going to say, too. A lot of them don't really think it's harmful. But, like, when you actually, like, use your brain and how is this a good idea? Like, how does this make any sense? You know what I mean? I feel like we've just lost the basic common knowledge of what's good and what's bad. You know what I
It's
mean?
literally fake.
Like,
It's all fake.
yeah.
Whatever you're seeing on your scroll, just freaking make the scroll work for you and stop being like indoctrinated into these ideas. And you know, all this shit is like, take a step back, put the phone down, think for yourself and come up with something, whatever that is for you. But
and
I'm
I've
really
seen so many people talk about like how like perfect example is how like Justin Bieber just went along like about his stage set and stuff. Like people were finally like, oh my gosh, finally someone authentic, like finally something that's not a script and like a huge stage and spent all this money on this, that, and the other. And like everyone just felt like they could be themselves. You know what I mean? Like even if it brought you back to like the early 2000s when we were like all younger listening to his music and stuff, it was like, I feel like it just hit like, oh my gosh, like that's when things were good. You know what I mean? Like that's when like there wasn't such pressure of like social media or all these things of where you have to like pretend you're this persona or pretend, you know what I mean? That you're in this like, I don't know. It's just such a bummer that everyone is just like lost like being themselves. It's like such a double life people are living, you know?
It's so stupid. I mean, it's like, you know, if you look at social media on your stuff, I'm sure you get fed like mom things. And if you're not feeding your kids this, you're failing. If you're not doing this with them, you're a bad mom. It's like, shut the hell up. You got to do what works for you. It's like the same thing for me. It's like, I'm this weird kind of middle ground person who like might lean one way with something, but because I think certain ways, it's like, I don't actually get accepted by this group of people. And because I'm not fully on board with those people, I don't get accepted by these. It's just like this, like it's all or nothing. It's like pick a side. Like you can't be this, that, or the other and think that way. That doesn't make any sense. It's like, huh? What do you mean?
None of it is logical, and I think that's what kills me, right? You're just like, how does that make any sense?
And it produces
it's okay
so
to
much
think
anxiety.
outside the box. It's like crazy.
And it produces so much anxiety in young people. I mean, I'm old enough where I see that stuff. I'm like, you guys are dumb as rocks. But like, if I was 17, if I'm, 14 and I am on social media, if I'm 20, 22, it's like, I see this stuff and I'm like, oh, can I not actually be that and think that way? I just have to like be this way. Right. And then like, I think that about myself. And then I'm like taking all of this input and making it who I am, and it's not who I am. So that just causes so much anxiety and this like inner turmoil. It's like, it's so messy. My message for all y'all listening here is just take a step back and think for yourself.
Yeah.
Just think for
be
yourself. Take everything as fake on the dang Instagrams, on the TikToks, on the whatevers, okay? Because it's just causing a lot of anxiety. And that's a good little bit into our next episode, which we're going to kind of be talking about some anxiety stuff and kind of clapping for shit that no one sees but what you go through. So we're going to talk about that. But that's a wrap for today's episode, y'all.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. So go over and visit us over at our gram. It's pointblank.nl. Leave a comment on some dumb shit you saw on social media lately, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.